that other Division I semifinal football game isn't a bad one either. Number 3, Hamilton against number 2, Chandler at Highland High School out in Gilbert on Friday night. We know how good Chandler has been all year. They obviously beat Hamilton earlier this season for the first time in school history. That changes the dynamic of this a little bit. But that's also a little bit different of a Hamilton team. So combine the confidence that Chandler's oozing right now, and they deserve to be oozing that confidence, the way they played offensively and defensively, even through the postseason. Combine that with Hamilton, which is playing better the last couple weeks, especially because they're now almost fully healthy as a group, which they haven't been basically since week 1. And put those two together and add a rivalry game, and you got a pretty darn good matchup. And this one, I think, is going to be. I still like, as good as Chandler has been all year and as much as they've shown us early in the season, and then against Hamilton in the fourth quarter, especially when Chandler had previously struggled against Hamilton in past years to win a game, let alone stay in a game and eventually put the Huskies away like they did. I just can't yet go against Hamilton twice. I think Hamilton's defense is better, especially that run defense, and I do think they're doing well enough running the ball up front that they are going to try to get physical and try to smash mouth Chandler. And Chandler has held up very nicely so far this season, doing against teams that have tried to do that. And they certainly can in this case. I don't know if it's past. I don't know if it's history. I don't know if it's just a gut feeling. I can't pull the trigger on Chandler beating him twice in the same season. And that both teams are going to come out fired up for sure. That Hamilton is definitely going to come out fired up. I think just like the Mountain Point Desert Ridge game, I think this one is going to be a fantastic game. Again, if weather's a factor and the field gets wet and it gets rainy, advantage Hamilton because of that offense and because they don't rely on spreading the ball and throwing it all over the place. If it helps negate some of Chandler's athletes on a slippery field, advantage Hamilton. I'm going to take Hamilton 27-24. I think it's going to be every bit as good as the Mountain Point Desert Ridge game, and I think that's going to be every bit as good. But I do think ultimately we're going to see another Mountain Point Hamilton championship match next Saturday night, boring or predictable as that might be.